7 high-potassium foods dangerous for kidney patients. Welcome back to the channel. If you're someone who loves fresh, vibrant foods, or if you're managing kidney health, today's video is something you won't want to miss. We're diving into a topic that's crucial for anyone dealing with kidney disease, and that is high-potassium foods. Specifically, we're going to be talking about 7 high-potassium foods that might be a little more dangerous for kidney patients than you think. So whether you're living with kidney disease, helping a loved one through it, or simply want to learn how to protect your kidney health, this video is for you. Now, potassium is a super important mineral. It's essential for muscle function, heart health, and fluid balance in the body. But here's the catch: if you have chronic kidney disease (CKD) or any sort of kidney issues, your kidneys lose their ability to filter out excess potassium effectively. And that's where things can go wrong. When potassium builds up in the blood, it can lead to a condition known as hyperkalemia, which can cause irregular heartbeats, muscle weakness, fatigue, and even life-threatening complications like cardiac arrest. In today's video, we're going to highlight 7 foods that you probably love and enjoy that are packed with potassium, but may not be the best choice for kidney patients. Some of these foods may even surprise you, and they include things like bananas, potatoes, and dried fruits, foods that many of us eat regularly without thinking twice about how much potassium we're consuming. But when it comes to kidney health, it's super important to be mindful of these foods and make informed choices. We'll walk you through each of these foods, discuss how they affect kidney function, and share tips on what you can do to still enjoy your meals without compromising your kidney health. Whether you're trying to prevent kidney problems or manage existing conditions, this information will help you stay on top of your health and make smarter dietary choices. So before we dive in, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on helpful tips and health advice. Number 1. Bananas. When it comes to kidney health, bananas might seem like a healthy, go-to snack, but for people with kidney disease or those at risk for kidney problems, they can be surprisingly dangerous. Why? The answer lies in their high potassium content. Potassium is a crucial mineral that helps regulate muscle function, nerve signals, and fluid balance in the body. However, for people with chronic kidney disease (CKD), the kidney's ability to filter out excess potassium becomes compromised, leading to potentially dangerous levels of potassium in the bloodstream. This condition, known as hyperkalemia, can cause serious health issues, including irregular heart rhythms, muscle weakness, and in extreme cases, even cardiac arrest. A medium-sized banana contains about 400 to 450 mg of potassium, which might not seem like much, but for kidney patients, every bit counts. As kidney function declines, the kidneys can no longer properly process and eliminate excess potassium, which means eating foods like bananas can cause potassium levels to build up in the blood. This is especially concerning because high potassium levels can interfere with the electrical signals that regulate the heart, leading to dangerous complications. But let's not forget about the nutritional benefits of bananas. They're packed with fiber, vitamin C, vitamin B6, and antioxidants, making them a powerful addition to a healthy diet if you don't have kidney issues. Bananas can give you a quick energy boost, support digestion, and help maintain heart health in healthy individuals. The problem comes when someone with kidney disease consumes them regularly without considering their potassium levels. If you're managing CKD, your doctor or dietitian may recommend limiting high potassium foods, and bananas are usually at the top of the list to watch out for. But what can you do if you love bananas and have kidney disease? The key is moderation and always consulting your healthcare team for personalized dietary advice. There are also other fruits that are lower in potassium, like apples, berries, and grapes, that you can substitute to satisfy that fruity craving without the risk. Just remember, while bananas can be a great source of nutrition, if you're dealing with kidney issues, it's best to be cautious and mindful of how much potassium you're consuming. So, next time you're reaching for a banana, ask yourself, is this the best choice for my kidney health right now? Always keep your kidney function in mind and consult your healthcare provider to make the best decisions for your diet. Number 2, potatoes, especially baked or roasted. Potatoes, whether baked, roasted, or mashed, are a staple in many diets worldwide, but for those with kidney disease, they can be surprisingly problematic. The primary concern with potatoes is their high potassium content. A single medium-sized potato, especially when it's baked or roasted, can contain upwards of 900 mg of potassium, and that's just one serving. Now, while potassium is a vital mineral for the body, helping to regulate heart function, muscle contraction, and fluid balance, the kidneys play a key role in filtering out excess potassium. For healthy individuals, this isn't an issue, but for those with chronic kidney disease (CKD), the kidneys lose their ability to effectively process and eliminate potassium, which can lead to hyperkalemia, a dangerously high level of potassium in the blood. Why is this a big deal? Well, hyperkalemia can lead to a range of serious health issues, including irregular heartbeats, muscle weakness, fatigue, and in extreme cases, it can even cause cardiac arrest. This makes foods like potatoes, which are often consumed in larger portions, a significant risk for kidney patients. While mashed potatoes may seem less intense, baked and roasted potatoes can concentrate the potassium content even further. In fact, the cooking process can increase the potassium concentration because the skin, which naturally contains potassium, is often consumed, amplifying the amount of this mineral in the final dish. But there's good news if you're craving potatoes. While you might need to limit your intake, there are ways to manage potato consumption even if you have kidney disease. Leaching potatoes, which involves soaking them in water for a few hours before cooking, can help reduce their potassium content significantly. Additionally, opting for smaller portions or pairing potatoes with foods lower in potassium can help balance things out. For kidney patients, it's all about understanding portion control and knowing when to substitute with lower potassium alternatives like cauliflower, zucchini, or sweet potatoes in moderation. Potatoes are also a source of carbohydrates, fiber, and vitamin C, so it's not that they're bad foods per se. In fact, they can be part of a healthy diet for most people. The issue arises when individuals with kidney disease consume them in excess without being mindful of their potassium levels. If you're managing kidney health, always check with your doctor or dietitian to find the right balance. Eating too many potatoes can unknowingly push your potassium intake to dangerous levels. So, the next time you're tempted by that perfectly baked potato with crispy skin, think about how much potassium you're getting in that serving and consider substituting with a lower potassium option or managing the portion size. Moderation is key, and being aware of what's going into your meals can help keep your kidneys and your heart healthy for years to come. Number 3, spinach. Spinach is often hailed as a superfood, packed with iron, vitamins, and minerals that are great for overall health. But if you have kidney disease, this leafy green might not be as beneficial as it seems, especially because it's loaded with high levels of potassium. A single serving of spinach, particularly when it's cooked, can contain up to 800 mg of potassium, which is a substantial amount for someone with chronic kidney disease (CKD). Now, for individuals with healthy kidneys, this isn't an issue. Our kidneys efficiently filter excess potassium out of the bloodstream, helping to maintain a balance. But for those with kidney problems, this becomes a real concern, because when the kidneys are not functioning properly, they can't remove excess potassium effectively. Potassium is an essential mineral that plays a vital role in maintaining heart health, muscle function, and fluid balance in the body. However, when potassium builds up in the bloodstream due to kidney dysfunction, it can lead to hyperkalemia, a condition where potassium levels get dangerously high. This can lead to irregular heart rhythms, muscle weakness, fatigue, and in severe cases, it can even cause cardiac arrest. So spinach, despite its many health benefits, can be a major problem for kidney patients because of the high potassium content. Another factor that makes spinach even more dangerous is the fact that cooked spinach contains even higher concentrations of potassium compared to its raw counterpart. The cooking process causes the cells to break down, releasing more potassium into the final dish. While raw spinach might be safer for kidney patients in terms of potassium, it's still not the best option for regular consumption due to its overall mineral content. Plus, spinach also contains oxalates, which can contribute to the formation of kidney stones in susceptible individuals, further complicating matters. But don't despair. Just because spinach isn't the best choice for kidney patients doesn't mean you have to cut out leafy greens entirely. There are other low-potassium vegetables you can enjoy that provide similar nutrients without the risk, such as lettuce, kale, or cabbage. If you're craving something green, consider switching to these alternatives, which are both kidney-friendly and still packed with important vitamins and fiber. If you love spinach and don't want to give it up completely, the key is moderation and preparation. For those with kidney disease, it's essential to speak with a healthcare professional or dietitian who can help you create a balanced diet plan. That way, you can enjoy the health benefits of spinach occasionally, without putting your kidneys in harm's way. So, while spinach might be a powerhouse of nutrition for most people, if you have kidney issues, it's important to be aware of the risks associated with its high potassium content. Always keep an eye on your food choices, and remember that small changes in your diet can make a huge difference in maintaining your kidney health. Number 4. Avocados. Avocados are often regarded as one of the healthiest foods on the planet, packed with healthy fats, fiber, and a wide array of vitamins and minerals. They're known to promote heart health, support weight management, and even improve skin health. But here's the catch: while avocados may be a powerhouse of nutrition for most people, if you have kidney disease, they can pose a serious risk due to their high potassium content. Just one medium-sized avocado contains around 975 mg of potassium, which is almost 20% of the recommended daily intake for most healthy individuals. For someone with chronic kidney disease (CKD) or kidney problems, this amount of potassium can be problematic. Potassium is essential for maintaining fluid balance, muscle function, and heart health, but when the kidneys are impaired, they lose their ability to filter out excess potassium effectively. As a result, consuming high-potassium foods like avocados can cause potassium levels to build up in the bloodstream, leading to a condition called hyperkalemia. Hyperkalemia is incredibly dangerous because it can cause irregular heart rhythms, muscle weakness, fatigue, and in the most severe cases, it can lead to cardiac arrest. This is especially concerning for people with kidney disease, who are already at risk of heart-related complications. What makes avocados even more challenging for kidney patients is their dense nutrient profile. While the healthy fats in avocados, mainly monounsaturated fats, are great for overall health, they are often consumed in larger quantities because of their creamy texture and rich flavor. This means that if you're enjoying an entire avocado, you're not just getting a lot of potassium, you're also consuming a hefty amount of calories, fat, and other minerals that could be harmful when the kidneys are compromised. Plus, avocados have a high phosphorus content, another mineral that kidney patients need to keep in check to prevent complications. However, it's not all doom and gloom for avocado lovers. If you're dealing with kidney disease and don't want to give up avocados completely, the key is moderation and planning. Rather than eating a whole avocado in one sitting, you could reduce the portion size significantly, maybe a couple of small slices spread over a meal or as a topping for a salad. Another trick is to pair it with foods lower in potassium to balance things out. If you love the taste and texture of avocado, but need to be mindful of its potassium content, look for smaller servings or consult with a dietitian to figure out how to incorporate it into your diet safely. So while avocados are undeniably healthy and delicious, if you have kidney disease, it's important to be cautious. The high potassium content in this creamy fruit could be a hidden danger if not monitored closely. Always consult with your healthcare provider or nutritionist before making any changes to your diet, and remember that even the healthiest foods need to be enjoyed in moderation, especially when you're managing kidney health. Enjoy avocados as an occasional treat rather than a daily staple, and keep your kidneys in the best shape possible by choosing kidney-friendly foods that fit your health needs. Number 5. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are often celebrated for their rich flavor, low calorie count, and high levels of vitamin C and antioxidants, particularly lycopene, which is linked to a reduced risk of heart disease and certain cancers. They're versatile, too, used in everything from salads and sauces to soups and salsas, making them a popular choice in many diets. However, if you have kidney disease, tomatoes might not be the best food for you, despite their health benefits, because they're packed with potassium. A medium-sized tomato contains about 290 mg of potassium, and if you're consuming tomato products like tomato sauce, ketchup, or tomato paste, that number can skyrocket due to the concentration of potassium in these forms. For individuals with chronic kidney disease (CKD), potassium becomes a critical concern. Normally, potassium helps regulate fluid balance, nerve function, and muscle contractions, but when the kidneys are damaged, they lose their ability to filter out excess potassium efficiently. As a result, potassium can build up in the blood, leading to a condition known as hyperkalemia, which can be extremely dangerous. Hyperkalemia can result in irregular heart rhythms, muscle weakness, fatigue, and if left unchecked, cardiac arrest. Because tomatoes are so rich in potassium, eating them frequently can easily push potassium levels past what the kidneys can safely handle, putting kidney patients at risk. Another hidden danger is the tomato-based sauces and canned products, which can concentrate potassium even more. For instance, a single cup of tomato sauce can contain well over 800 mg of potassium, depending on how it's prepared. When you factor in multiple servings, whether it's in a pasta dish, pizza topping, or added to a stew, the amount of potassium can quickly exceed what the kidneys can process, further complicating the balance of nutrients in the body. That said, tomatoes do offer numerous benefits. They're full of fiber, which aids digestion, and lycopene, an antioxidant that has been shown to have anti-inflammatory and heart protective properties. But for kidney patients, it's important to enjoy tomatoes in moderation and always keep an eye on portion sizes. Fresh tomatoes are generally lower in potassium than processed tomato products, but it's still important to monitor the quantity. What's the alternative if you love tomatoes but need to limit potassium? One option is to leach or soak tomatoes before eating them to help reduce their potassium content. Additionally, there are lower potassium vegetables that can provide similar flavors, such as red bell peppers, cucumbers, or zucchini. These alternatives can add crunch and freshness to your meals without putting excess strain on your kidneys. In conclusion, while tomatoes are a great addition to a healthy diet for most people, those with kidney disease need to be cautious. Because of their high potassium content, eating tomatoes regularly can contribute to hyperkalemia and related health risks. It's always best to consult your healthcare provider or dietitian to determine the right balance and portion sizes that work for your specific kidney health needs. By being mindful of how and when you incorporate tomatoes into your meals, you can still enjoy their delicious flavor while keeping your kidneys and heart healthy. Number 6. Oranges and orange juice. Oranges are undeniably one of the most popular fruits in the world. They're juicy, refreshing, and loaded with vitamin C, antioxidants, and fiber, making them a favorite for boosting immune health and maintaining glowing skin. Not to mention, orange juice is often seen as a breakfast staple, served alongside eggs and toast or poured into a glass to jumpstart your day. But if you have kidney disease, you might want to think twice before reaching for an orange or a glass of orange juice, especially in large quantities. Why? The main issue lies in their high potassium content. A single medium-sized orange contains around 240 mg of potassium, and just 1 cup of orange juice can pack in as much as 450 mg of potassium, and that's before you even consider drinking multiple servings. For individuals with chronic kidney disease (CKD) or kidney issues, managing potassium intake is crucial. Potassium plays an essential role in maintaining fluid balance, nerve function, and muscle contractions, but when the kidneys are damaged, they can no longer filter out excess potassium as efficiently. This leads to hyperkalemia, a condition where potassium builds up in the blood, which can be incredibly dangerous. The symptoms of hyperkalemia include irregular heart rhythms, muscle weakness, nausea, and fatigue, and in severe cases, It can even lead to cardiac arrest. The challenge with oranges and orange juice is that they are concentrated sources of potassium. While a whole orange might seem like a harmless snack, it's easy to eat more than one, especially when they're in liquid form as juice. Many people drink large quantities of orange juice without considering how much potassium they're consuming in a single sitting. Since kidney patients are at higher risk for hyperkalemia, even small amounts of high-potassium foods like oranges can add up quickly, tipping the balance of nutrients in the body. Not only are oranges and orange juice high in potassium, but they are also naturally acidic, which can pose additional issues for some kidney patients, especially those who suffer from gastrointestinal problems or acid reflux. The acidity can sometimes irritate the stomach lining, further complicating health conditions for kidney patients. So, what are your options if you love oranges but need to watch your potassium? The first step is to moderate your intake. If you're craving that citrusy flavor, try opting for smaller portions or enjoy it as an occasional treat rather than a daily. Number 7. Dried fruits such as apricots, raisins, and prunes. Dried fruits like apricots, raisins, and prunes are often praised for being a convenient snack and a nutrient-dense option perfect for people on the go. They're compact, sweet, and full of fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, making them a favorite among health-conscious individuals. They also have a longer shelf life compared to fresh fruits, which makes them a popular choice for hikers, travelers, and busy families. However, if you have kidney disease, dried fruits could be more harmful than you think, especially when it comes to their high potassium content. Dried fruits are not just concentrated in calories and sugar, they're also packed with potassium, and because the water is removed during the drying process, the potassium levels become even more concentrated. For example, just 4 dried apricots can provide you with around 750 mg of potassium, and a small handful of raisins could give you around 300 to 400 mg of potassium. The problem arises when your kidneys are no longer able to filter out the excess potassium from your bloodstream effectively. When you consume too much potassium, it leads to a condition called hyperkalemia, where the potassium levels in the blood rise to dangerous levels. Potassium is essential for nerve function and heart muscle contraction, but when there's too much potassium, it can disrupt the normal rhythm of the heart, leading to arrhythmias, muscle weakness, fatigue, and even cardiac arrest if left untreated. Kidney patients need to be cautious with dried fruits, as it's easy to overconsume them without realizing the potassium load you're taking in. Another issue with dried fruits is that many of them, like prunes and raisins, are often consumed in larger quantities compared to their fresh counterparts. A small handful of raisins or dried apricots can feel like just 1 or 2 servings, but in reality, they could be contributing to a huge intake of potassium in a short amount of time. Because dried fruits are so calorie-dense and concentrated, it's easy to accidentally eat more than you intend, which can make it even harder for your kidneys to handle the potassium load. So does this mean that kidney patients need to give up dried fruits entirely? Not necessarily. It's all about moderation and portion control. If you really crave the sweetness and chewiness of dried fruits, it's important to keep the portions small and be mindful of how much potassium you're consuming with each serving. Limiting the frequency of dried fruit consumption is key to managing potassium levels. Additionally, you can look for dried fruits that are specifically labeled as lower in potassium or choose fresh fruits that are lower in potassium like apples, berries, or peaches, which are much easier on your kidneys. If you're someone who loves the taste of dried apricots, raisins, or prunes, but you also want to take care of your kidney health, consider consulting a nutritionist who can help you navigate your diet and figure out the best balance for you. There are plenty of kidney-friendly snack alternatives, like unsalted nuts, low-potassium fruits, or whole grains, that can still provide you with essential nutrients without the added potassium risk. In conclusion, while dried fruits can be a delicious and nutritious snack for most people, if you're living with kidney disease, you'll need to be very cautious. The high potassium content in dried fruits can easily contribute to dangerous levels of potassium in your blood, so portion control and alternatives are crucial. always check with your healthcare provider to ensure you're making the best dietary choices for your kidney health. By being aware of what you eat, you can continue to enjoy your favorite snacks without compromising your well-being. Summary. And that wraps up our list of 7 high-potassium foods that kidney patients need to be cautious about. We've covered some of your favorite snacks and meals, from bananas and potatoes to dried fruits and tomatoes, and I hope this video gave you a better understanding of why these foods can be dangerous if you're managing kidney disease. The good news is that, with a little bit of knowledge and some careful planning, you can still enjoy a healthy and balanced diet while keeping your kidneys in tip-top shape. Remember, it's not just about avoiding these foods altogether, it's about moderation and being mindful of how much potassium you're getting. If you're ever unsure about what's safe for you to eat, make sure to reach out to a nutritionist or your healthcare provider to tailor your diet to your specific needs. Your kidneys and your heart will thank you for it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share it with friends or family who may benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth health tips and insights. We cover all kinds of health topics here, from kidney care to nutrition, exercise, and general well-being, so be sure to turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any new content. And if you have any questions or thoughts, drop them in the comments below. I love hearing from all of you, and I'm always happy to help. If you want more specific advice on how to manage kidney disease or need suggestions for kidney-friendly meals, feel free to ask. We're all in this together, and I want to make sure you have the best information possible to make informed choices for your health. Thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourself. Your kidneys deserve it. Stay healthy, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.